I really hope one popular Harrison theory after Dexter, New Blood does not come to life in Dexter, Resurrection. Several massive surprises for Dexter fans occurred at the Dexter, Original Sin panel at SDCC 2024, announcing that Michael C. Hall would be providing voiceover narration as Dexter's Dark Passenger in the highly anticipated prequel series. It was also revealed that Michael C. Hall will also return to star in another Dexter sequel series called Dexter, Resurrection. Dexter's return in a sequel series after the events of Dexter, New Blood comes as even more of a surprise considering how that series ended. It's entirely possible, but purely speculative, that Dexter could become a Harry-like figment of Harrison's imagination in the new series, which would be a full-circle way to expand the Dexter narrative. Dexter, Resurrection is expected to begin filming in January 2025, meaning that it's more than likely that showrunner Clyde Phillips has already worked out a proper method for convincingly carrying on the torch of Dexter, even after the titular protagonist was already confirmed to be dead at the end of Dexter, New Blood. Bringing Dexter back to life would technically be a contradiction, but one that I would easily look over given the less compelling alternative. Dexter Resurrection should keep Dexter alive rather than having him return as Harrison's guide. Fans love Dexter and Michael C. Hall, which is why he should be the main focus in Resurrection. The ghost-like figment of a character's subconscious is a constant method used in Dexter and Dexter, New Blood, with Harry being Dexter's spiritual guide in the original series and Deb having the same haunting effect on Dexter in New Blood. All signs point to Dexter being resurrected as Harrison's ghost guide in the upcoming sequel series, which would essentially make Resurrection feel more like a New Blood Season 2. At this point, Resurrection should just bring Dexter back in full swing in order to deliver the best possible series and keep Michael C. Hall as the main focus rather than Jack Alcott's Harrison. Killing off Dexter at the end of Dexter, New Blood was one of the reasons why many viewers were once again unhappy with a Dexter finale. The sequel series as a whole was tonally different from the original show, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Seeing Dexter back in action in New Blood in 2021 was exciting and refreshing, especially watching him in a brand new landscape with new characters and different stakes. The series added a new spin and took the series in a new direction while still retaining many of the core elements of Dexter's character. The ending of New Blood, however, is somehow even less satisfying than the Season 8 ending. Clyde Phillips confirmed that Dexter died at the end of New Blood back in 2022, but that doesn't mean that is necessarily the case now. Hall's SDCC 2024 interview with Variety suggests that Dexter is still very much alive. Hall says, "I don't know what I am authorized to say other than, it's really cold out there." This all but confirms that Resurrection will be a continuation of New Blood's frozen upstate New York setting with Dexter perhaps in hiding after escaping from the hospital, or something to that effect. It was very clear that Dexter was shot in the chest, so hopefully Resurrection will have a convincing explanation as to how he survived. As long as the reason for Dexter surviving Harrison's gunshot isn't completely ridiculous, I will surely look over whatever plot holes or discrepancies there may be to allow Michael C. Hall to get the most focus and screen time in Resurrection. Frankly, Harrison is only interesting through the context of Dexter but not necessarily as the main protagonist moving the action forward. There still feels like so much can be done in a Dexter sequel series that doesn't have to revolve around Harrison at all, such as him finally being exposed or brought to justice by Batista, who was teased in New Blood.